Alright everyone, welcome back to new stream. What am I gonna do today on stream? We're seeing I'm not in the Metal Gear or gaming category. I'm actually in the just chatting category, and that is because we are going to take a look at YouTube today. YouTube has actually sat down and curated a nice little playlist. That playlist is consisting of speedrun stuff, all posted under the topic of I got a need for speed. So let's have a look at that. Let me check that out. But yeah, I'm excited to sit down and actually talk about that playlist. I'm gonna take a look and review a few of these videos. We're not gonna watch all of them because some of them are like hours long. So yeah, I found out about this because basically this morning in Europe, or yesterday late night in the US, a new button appeared on YouTube. That new button is actually here on top. I can't click on it because I actually had to use a VPN to even get here. And I'm actually not logged in. This is a private tab window, as you can see here on the top. YouTube for me, when I'm logged in, looks normal. There's nothing on there. So this seemingly is a brand new campaign that YouTube has whipped up, where they wanna promote speedrunning and fast gaming, I guess. By this very tiny button out there. Everywhere else, there's like nothing here that would indicate something about that. Right, if you're locked down, if you're basically in a brand new YouTube window, this is what you see. And this site has been specifically done with a US VPN. So this is probably what US citizens see. What's interesting in here though is what you see if you're looking closer. I will click on this. I'm gonna see that in a second, but I actually looked a little deeper here. This is the animation in play, so it's the YouTube button. And there's a little guy running, getting a diamond, and then reaching the goal at 4:54. Amazing, right? Ain't that cool? Well, if you click on that button on top here, you actually get to a new homepage that looks like this. It is basically the exact same homepage, right, that you got on youtube.com, but you have this bright banner now on here. 454 nice space. Yeah, it's great, right? So this is YouTube Featured, a program apparently that you can only access if you are just not logged in. It's all really weird because there are people that are logged in that probably would also love to see this cool thing. BD games? Hey, that sounds fun. So it actually shows here if you zoom in a little bit, and I can't actually zoom in too much. I have to open this in a new tab. This is the image that they used. Fantastic artwork. Congratulations to the artist that has made this. It looks amazing. Gives me some Super Mario World vibes. And it actually lists here the 4:54.798. Now, if you're not into Super Mario Bros. Speedrunning, that time specifically is exactly the time that Niftsky got a month ago in Super Mario Bros. 80% speedrun. Look here. Aha. I'm currently covering the screen. You can see, Super Mario Bros. 1, 80% NTSC world record by Niftsky, 4:54.798. The brand new world record, and it's a fantastic time. Beats out every other time, like Miniland here, by over 100 milliseconds. Absolutely madman. I'll wait to see what's next. I think the TAS is like only half a second faster. So in general, what the Super Mario Bros. Speedrun community has done is amazing. These people are driving like the entire game towards levels where other games can just look forward in jealousy. Even if you check out here Nitsky's main page, like this guy has swept almost every possible record in SMB1. Besides that main one, of course, and 80%. If we just look in general, he also got Warblers, NTSC, minus world ending, 80% All-Stars currently, only second place. Give it some time when he come back and grabs that one as well. Lost levels, he got the 8-4 individual level world record. And then in the category extensions, there are so many first places here, and these are also relatively contended about. It's fascinating. This guy, man. And I think, if I remember correctly, he's very young. He's younger than 20 years. I think he's 18. So just literally started speedrun career here. And that's amazing. How did I learn about this? Well, I've been here on Discord. You can see here and to the side. By the way, this is my server up there, in case you don't know. You can see also here, he posted about that. He says, real. This is like a big surprise for him. It's like, oh my god. YouTube posted my time as a cool graphic, as we can see here. Which, I mean, yeah, it is fantastic graphic, right? And then all of us were like, why the fuck is the 454 not even in the playlist? Notice, no way. And I'm like, wait, that's weird. We're not going to look deeper into Discord today. Although being in the server for a day was already interesting. We're going to take a look at what's behind here, right? We got this YouTube feature, got a Need for Speed. Celebrate Video Games Day with a look at the art, passion, and key players of speedrunning videos. So, the art, the passion, and the key players of speedrunning videos. Now that's a little bit confusing, right? Is that confusing? Because what does it exactly mean? What are we going to take a look at? Well, let's have a look at YouTube answer the question themselves. This is the playlist that YouTube shows when you click Go Fast. Specifically for the US. There's a second region locked version if you're in Germany like me. I'm going to take a look at that later as well. You click Go Fast and you get here. Alright, this is the Got Need for Speed playlist. Celebrate Video Games Day with a look at the art, passion, and key players of speedrunning videos. When I saw that, I was thinking, oh, there's a long list of like speedruns. They're absolutely amazing, that drive forward the community. And they even made their own video, as you can see here, a YouTube speedrun of speedruns. Alright, cool. They made a specific video where we're just gonna take a look at speedruns and then a whole long playlist. So we're not gonna go immediately into the playlist. I first want to take a look here at this YouTube speedrun of speedruns video. So let's check that one out. A person like here that my webcam is not turned around, because usually I'm always facing to the side, so I'm gonna have to live with the fact that I'm looking the wrong direction. Unless I can remember to change this in edit and I can flip my camera around. In any case, this is a video posted today, September 12th, with the description. Speedruns have been around for years, but fresh creative approaches and a generation of cultural commentators are propelling the endeavor to new prominence. Here, a breakdown of the most viewed games related to speedruns on YouTube. Oh boy. Let's have a look at that, because I seen the thumbnail already. Clash of Clans. Now, there could be me being, European. They have India in the background. Maybe Clash of Clans is very big in India. I don't know, but first impressions on a mostly US-centered video, right? Seeing Clash of Clans is not really what I was thinking about. I would have thought about Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario 64, maybe. Like, the standards. I know they've been talked about a lot, but still. Let's actually take a look at this video. It takes 1 minute 24, and let's dissect that.
Speedrunning is an effort in a video game to complete a challenge as fast as possible, and with over 7 billion views in 2021 alone, it is a big part of gaming on YouTube. This video is our 60-second attempt to showcase the top games when it comes to speedrunning on YouTube. Based on—
They put fucking Dream in here! This is not a joke, they put Dream in here with Minecraft. What did that guy do for Minecraft speedrunning other than controversy? Again, I'm not a Minecraft speedrunner. I don't know what they think about this whole stuff, but remembering back in the day when this was fresh in everyone's minds? Oh boy. If I was in charge of making this video, I would have not put Dream in here. Tell you what.
Views, the top game is Minecraft, where speedrunners take elements of the—
This graphic, though, is very interesting if you take a look at that. Didn't he cheated? Yeah, apparently unknowingly, but I still cheated. That's the thing. running on a server that has mods in the background. Even if he didn't know, he unknowingly cheating, still cheating, right? So that's the thing about that. So yeah, what I really like is this infographic here. I wish we could zoom in, but sadly we can't. We can just make the UI bigger. But let's quickly dissect that while we're here. So the biggest aspect, and if this graphic is to size, would mean, okay, if we ignore what is being said at speedrun.com, it looks like Minecraft videos, at least, if they also talk about speedrunning, I guess, are the biggest on YouTube and YouTube gaming. Right next to that, very tiny, we have Super Mario Bros. You see that? We got Call of Duty. Then we got Grand Theft Auto 5. Dark Souls is in there. Very small behind that. Roblox, I understand, it's like one of the hit games for children, I guess. GTA San Andreas, Five Nights at Freddy's, Super Mario Odyssey, and then the final one is the originals that are very, very tiny underneath here. So, campaign mode and COD, I guess, maybe, I don't know. When I look at this, I'm thinking, man, interesting how this graphic has been made. I wonder what the data is behind that. And if anyone from YouTube sees this, reach out to me. I would love to hear about this because I would love to see the numbers behind that. I mean, you can just give me a loose breakdown and just put that on the blog. But I would love to see what the correlation is between views on these videos and how specifically also they're being counted. Does the title just need to say speedrun and what's in the video is basically relevant? Or what was the category in order to see, like, oh yeah, Minecraft plus speedrun gives this big bubble. It's a little bit, you can really take this verbatim as it is. Right? It doesn't say anything, there's no numbers next to it, it's just a big graphic saying, hey, Minecraft is the biggest. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, man. If you just quickly zoom out and change over to speedrun.com. There it is. Just go here to Minecraft. What do the stats say? And oh my god, I need to enable ad blocker. So, Minecraft as a series is already a crazy page, right? Just if you take a look here at Minecraft alone, there's Minecraft historical versions, Minecraft Dabo Edition unobtained, Minecraft Classic. Oh my god, SRDC, get your ads under control. It's bad. We got Minecraft 4K, which I wonder what the hell is that even. We got the Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and then Bedrock Edition category extensions. All cool and good. Then later down below, we finally have Minecraft Java Edition, and that is the one, as I understand it, that's the one that's actually being speedrun on a lot. That's the one that everyone can and has been playing probably forever. Oh my, and my webcam literally is just hiding an ad that's a little bit sus. Alright, so here are the stats. We're just looking at game stats right now. I wonder if I zoom in too much. Oh yeah, we can actually push it out. Okay. Yeah, it is sus. It is sus. So, if we look here, game stats, we got current players, 6,483. We got 17,000 runs and 7,449 followers. Now, these numbers alone, they would definitely explain this huge chunk, right? Like, if so many people are speedrunning Minecraft, even if they're just being watched by like 1 or 2 people, right? At least the moderators, in order to put it on the board, there's probably a lot of content that has been done here. And currently, world record holder for 80% glitchless random seed in version 1.16, which was the one, I think that was also the controversial one when Dream was running Sivasagi Enderman from Israel, done a month ago. Congratulations, by the way. In-game time 8 minutes 36, real time 9 minutes 12 seconds. Quite ahead of the opposition here compared to everyone else. However, of course, Minecraft being a RNG heavy run, that changes everything. My step-ups went, no, not that end. That's the other ones where I get 80% set seed, which is basically like a task where people are knowing exactly what they need to do with the set seed. And here we got Dylan DC14 with 1 minute 52 seconds leading the bracket. Half a year ago, this has been set. Amazing. Random seed again. If you compare it, random seed versus set seed, 7 minutes here, random seed. Rubly runs. And set seed is a minute 52. Now, this is any percent with glitches. Glitchless. Set seed versus random seed is also a minute 50. There we go. Versus 8 minute 36. Quite a huge difference, but if we just want to talk about here the players, that is the one that's really important. I wonder what else they have here. They only have full game and category extensions. I wonder, are there any stats? Look at how many moderators Minecraft has. Yeah. Here's the thing. But remember correctly, this is not their biggest game. It simply isn't. Biggest game is Subway Surfers. There's an astounding, and you may laugh about this, but an astounding 16,300 players. Has 24,000 runs and almost 30,000 followers. The game has been headed in 2017. It is almost 3 times bigger than Minecraft. And the funny thing is, the leaderboard, the main leaderboard, is so big, it can't load. It literally breaks SRDC. That's how big this little mobile game is. And just from looking over this leaderboard a few days ago, because I was curious, like, what's the biggest game on speedrun.com? Funny enough, now that research comes back to me again, it is mostly popular in Brazil, which is very cool. You know, it's a highly accessible game, I think, based on being a mobile port, and there's many different categories here, so everyone can, you know, just go in ham and try to get world record. And yeah, look how many mods they have. Like, it's probably more than 20. It's insane. So yeah, if we're looking at the correlation between videos on YouTube, as we can see here, and how big a game is on speedrun.com, we'll probably expect more stuff here at Subway Surfers, like at least a mention. Now, the other things, I don't know if they demand video footage. I would look at the rules, but I can't even load the rules. There, we can take a look here if we go at coins and then game rules. Please close yourself, Jesus. So, no, to use ads to revive is not allowed. Okay, video proof is required. So game rules, video proof is required. You're not allowed to just post a screenshot. So all these ones have video proof. They may be just a few minutes long, but they are out there. And just purely based on numbers, 24,000 runs. It's a hell of a lot more than just Minecraft. And it's surprising that we don't see that number right here. Granted, maybe this is a US focused video. Once again, you know, I had to use a VPN to even get here. So, yeah. How the fuck is it possible to finish Subway Surfers? I don't think you even really finish it. So if you take a look here at the categories, I have to go a little bit higher, but we got 100 coins, we got 500 coins, and so on. So you're basically playing score. I don't think there's anything else in here. There's just no coins, where you just try to go as fast as possible. You got keys things here. And I think this is basically a score leaderboard. This is not technically time. But yeah, as we can see here, if I just quickly move my webcam to the side, lots of people from Brazil playing this game. Very cool. And just alone this category, it's not the biggest one. Just try to go here to the bottom. There it is. Whoops, the site's under a lot of pressure right now. Please try again in a minute. Bone, I see. GG bots, but so yeah, that's Subway Surfers. A game so big it breaks SRDC constantly, and that's probably why the website had to also change how stuff's been loaded. Because we had this issue of Metal Gear Speedrunning for the VR games, Metal Gear Solid 1 VR, Metal Gear Solid 2 VR specifically. If you try to look at the individual levels page for D-Limes 13, for example, there were so many runs. They had to change it. Let's see how it looks today. So here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Not the ad, Jesus Christ. And if you go to level runs here, he has over 4,000 runs. Jesus Christ, that ad is so annoying. I really have to enable app blocker here, but as you can see, 11 runs, and then we go down, and then these are all the individual levels, and it's gonna go for a while. Notice that these are all golds. Working hard for that. And these are just Metal Gear Solid. Then we go to Metal Gear Solid VR. And it keeps on coming, and it keeps on coming. As soon as we hit Metal Gear Solid 2 VR gets even longer. And I actually developed a spreadsheet, a Google Sheet tool in order to load this more efficiently than SRDC themselves had loaded it. And I swear to God, like a year ago, the website was running so poorly that it would almost crash when you try to load the individual levels. This page infinite, probably just like Subway Surfers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And if I never would have looked outside of my own community and stuff, I would have probably never seen how big some other games can be, especially a mobile game. That's crazy to me. But yeah, we stopped here basically at 21 minutes, so let's go back quickly.
Minecraft campaign and give it a competitive endpoint. Rounding out the top 3 are Grand Theft Auto 5 and Roblox.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because GTA 5 as a speed game, again, just going back here. You just go to Grand Theft Auto. These are long runs, right? We have only 1,300 players. I'll just put that down here, I guess. 1,300 players, right? And we got 7,300 runs. But most of these speedruns average, for example here, 80% Death Wish, 5 hours 30 for the world record, but even more, of course, for other categories. We got Classic, that's almost 6 hours. Taxis. And of course, Unrestricted. That's the shortest one. You got 100%. People are literally doing 100% speedruns. Death Wish, 10 hours. Classic, 10 hours. Unrestricted, 7.5 hours. If I remember correctly, watching the FIPIOU, taxis are actually a way to instantly spawn somewhere. And I think also there's another glitch where you can instantly finish missions while repeating another mission. Things like that. So if you want to go for 100% completion, that speedrun is crazy. Imagine resetting after 8 hours. I think in 100% at this point, you just go for it. Even all missions, if you take a look at all missions, weirdly enough, that's longer than 100%. There's also a director mode, 80%, but that's a completely different glitch that also breaks the game, where basically you are in director mode, which is like God mode, and you can do whatever you want. Of course, if you go here at segments, travel percent is one of the more popular ones. If you can look here, there you go. It's basically just play the game as quickly as possible to then get to Trevor. As soon as you switch to Trevor, that's Trevor percent. So here's really where most of the speedruns happen. We got 740 entries here. Way more for full game runs, which is understandable. It's a nice little intro that you only have to play and not much else. So yeah, that is about, of course, GTA 5. What about Roblox? Now, Roblox is basically just like Fortnite. It's a launcher in a game for other games. So, let alone looking at Roblox and games Roblox. Take a good guess. How many games are in the series Roblox, which basically it's just the main game? You're gonna freak out because the number. Look here. Oh my god! I'm gonna turn on ad blocker. I'm so sorry, Speedrun.com. I cannot make this. This is so annoying. Hold up! Oh my god! I can't do this like that. Where are my extensions? Give me fucking uBlock Origin. Run in private windows. If I check this one. Right, if I reload now, hopefully it will be more viewable. Okay, there you go. Swear to God, speedrun.com. At some point I will get booster, but right now I just want to make a stream. Much more viewable. So at least the series alone has like 10 mods. And we see here 412 results. So since because it's like a game maker tool almost, where you have sub games in it, the list of just Roblox based games is insanely huge. Even more than, for example, like custom game mods in GTA. That's like one of the biggest things. It is free to play also. It is very attractive to children, I think, because it's free to play. So many children will probably play it. And it's amazing what has been recreated here. So many weird things also where you think like, okay, what the hell is this? Roblox, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Hobby. What is that? So if you try to go down the rabbit hole of exploring Roblox speedruns, you actually have to go very deep. These start from 2008 on. If you go to newest, like the newest, of course, this year's releases. But if you just go down to 2022 releases, first page already filled up almost entirely by this year's releases. Ah, yes, my favorite game. Now, if you look at something else and that has super most players, maybe that could be interesting here. So we actually see the numbers of total players just for Roblox subgames. And then we can actually see like, yeah, this graphic makes a whole lot more sense. Minecraft, GTA 5, Roblox, in terms of viewing perspective from YouTube, okay? YouTube is interested in generating watch time, because watch time means X amount of minutes watched. You can also play X amount of ads. Now, I have YouTube Premium. Thankfully, I don't need to bother myself with that. I just jumped like a shark and fucking pay for it. It got so annoying at a point that I was thinking, okay, I get rid of Spotify. I'm going to use YouTube Music. And my account now has no more ads. And it's really good for my general time, because like, oh my God, I can watch a video. I don't need to take 10 minutes of an ad break before I can watch a 5-minute video. But yeah, YouTube favorizes long videos. Videos that get a lot of clicks, and speedruns usually always do. So Minecraft, on its own, super popular game. Makes a lot of sense. You know, I mean, look alone at Dream, whatever that is about. Dream makes videos that get a lot of clicks and views, and they drive the attention all the way up to the top, and YouTube loves that. That's why Minecraft is on here. GTA 5, long game, very popular game in general, even for years since the release. Speedruns also rather long, rather popular, often get views. Like how many content creators that just cover GTA 5 can you name? I can't name a single one besides Dark Viper AU, because that's like the only one I really like. But there's plenty more also out there. And we got Roblox, that rabbit hole. It's technically wrong to just say Roblox, because that would be like saying, oh, the biggest game is the Unreal Engine. Right? But yeah, if you look here, Roblox Speedrun 4, I don't even know what that's about. It looks like Rainbow Road, but like chopped up. 6,400 players. Roblox Piggy, 2,500 players. Roblox Doors, 2,200. Bed Wars Beta, that looks like a Minecraft clone. Like, what was it? Minecraft Bed Wars or something like that? Something Wars? I don't know. Almost 2,000 players. And then slowly drips down. That overall, altogether, also a massive amount of players that play inside Roblox these speed games. Crazy. So yeah, Minecraft, indeed. I guess we continue watching this video.
About 25% of these games come from the 2000s and 15% come from the 90s. Many of these classics have a history of speedruns that span decades, which are meticulous.
Woo! Summoning Sword! My knowledge, he hasn't run this game yet. I mean, we can take a look at his profile later, but yeah, it's a video from it, I guess.
Meticulously documented by creators such as Summoning Salt and Carl Jobst.
Ah, that's what it's about. YouTube wants to promote channels that talk about speedruns and that get views. And this is the first hint, when we take a look later at the full playlist, why they selected the people and, of course, the videos they selected.
Now, if we take a look at the data from different countries, some interesting trends emerge. In Brazil, Sega outsold Nintendo for years, and unsurprisingly, speedruns of the original Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 2 sprung into the top 25 games based on views. Meanwhile, in India, Clash of Clans enters the top 5, one of the many mobile games to rank higher in the country.
Makes a lot of sense. Billion people in India alone. A lot of mobile phones there. Not much space for having a big gaming setup. Also, probably not much money as well, right? So, free-to-play game on your phone, that you can look at and then enjoy all the speedruns on. I can see the logic why that's popular.
Speedrunning has even begun to transcend gaming. Creators now compete in speedrun challenges based on everyday apps like Duolingo and Wikipedia.
Yeah, they do. And one day I want to do like some Wikipedia races with friends together. Maybe Valeria, Chan, maybe you if you want. I would just try to go for Wikipedia as quickly as possible because I think they have fun content to do. People like to watch it, and I think they're also fun to make because you'll never know where you get from A to Z via Wikipedia. So there's also strats involved, and I find it very interesting. Speedrunning a language. Yeah, I mean, if you do Duolingo practices, everything is like sort of randomized, and you just try to get as quickly as you can through the lessons. Anything you can time, you can speedrun. So, smart.
The ongoing appeal of speedrunning is more than the thrill of chasing records. It's about players.
Here's a little bit more listed what other games are here. The Cuphead show. I probably have to rewind a little bit to see what's that here. The Legend of Zelda. Isn't that from the Game Boy Advance game? That logo. But sure. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Story game. GTA Online. Lots of that content is popular. Five Nights at Freddy's, I mean, that's basically game theory's income being right there presented. You got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Bloons TD6. Never heard of this. I don't know what that is. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Sorry, Majora's Mask. See the mask, and Doom Eternal right there. All right, what do they say about this?
Wikipedia. The ongoing appeal of speedrunning is more than the thrill of chasing records. It's about players finding new ways to connect with beloved games and keep them relevant.
Sure. I mean, the Cuphead show brings people hopefully to look at Cuphead. Will Cuphead show viewers play the game? Or will the players of the game also watch the show? I mean, I know what happened for me. I played the game when it released and made a review for it, and I absolutely loved it. And now that the show is out, I love the show because the show is really great. I really like that show. But in terms of expanding how to interact with other games, that makes sense, I guess.
In other words, it's not just about going fast, it's about making great games last.
It's about making great games last. Wow. There we go. Whoever made this video, kudos. I would love to see the data that some of these decisions are based on because, I mean, without showing the evidence, you could say anything. And there really, to my knowledge, there's no tool where you can sit down and be like, how many Minecraft plus speedrun videos are out there? I don't know. I guess we gotta trust the source. But I like the sentence they said at the end. Speedrunning is not just about going fast. It's also making the interactions with the game last longer. My nose is itching. I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I started speedrunning Metal Gear Solid games because I personally didn't want the journey to end. I've been playing these games for a while, right? And I've been looking at, okay, what else can I do? I already played Metal Gear Solid 3 on European Extreme. What else is there? And then I started speedrunning and I noticed, oh, there's a lot I can still do. That was quite an interesting video, I personally think. Now, I have actually two different playlists here. One that is actually from the US side, and one that is from the German side. I'm gonna try to compare them. We're not gonna watch the German language ones. We're just gonna take a quick look at what kind of videos those are, and why maybe YouTube has selected those. It's quite interesting. Let's first take a look at the US version. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the YouTube playlist for Gonna Need for Speed ? It only has 500 views as a playlist. So already I'm thinking, okay, does the banner even work? I mean, even if I reload, right? How much does it have now? It still has only 502. Did it just lose views? Oh my god, did it just lose views? Or videos? Did just videos get taken out? I have to quickly check a clip here. What the fuck? Wait a second. Yes, it did. The playlist literally just lost 2 videos while I was refreshing. It had 18 before. When I refreshed, it only had 16. So 2 videos were gone. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I can see any change at the top. I think they are almost the same. Oh, there we go. Games Done Quick's video of Tomb Raider by Becksky93 in 1 hour 13:56. Hang on, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this. At least you see it right here. That video. Sorry, where's my? There it is the mouse. That video here by Tomb Raider, that has been taken out. What the fuck? The playlists are randomly made, right? No. That's the thing. I think these are not randomly made. Because somebody had to make this first video the first video. Okay? So I'm firmly believing that these are actually being curated. Let's take a look at these videos and see why they have been selected. I want to dig deeper into this.
Legends. What is it about speed that compels man to pit himself against his contemporaries to see who can do things the quickest? It has seemed...
So, I absolutely love Carjob's presentation of speedruns, and he also shows like real dedication to learn about these games, even if he doesn't play them himself. And I really like the evolution of speedrunning. It's a great video, and it actually comes from a speedrunner. Carjobs is an active speedrunner for many games, just like on the side. Doesn't have that much time anymore for it, but he used to be a very big Nintendo 64 golden eye speedrunner, having held plenty of world records. Sure, they got beaten later, but I think personally that is a good choice. In today's video, we'll take a look at the history of speedrunning and highlight the key developments that changed the landscape of this niche. And it has 420,000 views almost. Nice, and has been posted July 10th, 2020. Now, many things have changed since then. And if we quickly take a look at Carjob's overall channel, that's not even his biggest video. Look at where his biggest videos are. The fake SMB1 video, one of the biggest ones. Then we got the Guitar Hero faker. And then we got the Dream Cheat video. Okay, the top 3 videos are all about scandals. And then another one here as well. The video that we just saw has been handpicked absolutely based on the topic. Because like when we scroll down, it takes a while until we get to his video about what makes speedrunning so interesting. Because there, the evolution of speedrun is like all the way down here. It's 2 years old. So somebody has watched that channel probably for a while and has then decided, you know what, I'm going to put this on here. So for the first choice, I think definitely not bad. Right? It talks about the hobby. It's a playlist curated to people that maybe don't know about speedrunning. And that usually aren't those kinds of people that just that just write in speedrun videos. I don't understand why you're playing this game so quickly and not even enjoying the view. You're not playing by the developer's intent. Yes, I guess that's the case. Damn, almost 1 million on the Mecha video. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument pro and con those cheat videos, I guess. I actually have talked a little bit to, what's his name again? Zach? Abyss. Yeah. Abyssoft. Who also made a video about that, and he made a video about Bobaskip after the cheating video by Mecha, and Bobaskip got way more traction, which in his view was like, yeah, we should talk about cheats just because it's both interesting, and we should make obvious a statement against cheating. But if we also, in the same way, talk about good things happening for speedruns, that's also worth mentioning. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I guess the evolution of speedrunning, quite a good video. If I were to make my own playlist right now, and actually will do this, I'm gonna use my own YouTube channel. I'm gonna make the second video up here. Let's have a look. This is me logged in. This is how my start page looks like. Over here. There you go. Nakey Jakey and Speedrun. So I think his video about speedrunning, 2.3 million views 8 months ago, was done just before AGQ, is also fantastic. And I mean, look at his drip. Look at that drip, dude. Can't deny that. We're just gonna take a look at the first few seconds of the video. I will include that in a different playlist as well. People have not seen this one. I highly recommend. Nakey Jakey is such a good YouTuber. Hopefully his album will be out soon as well.
Speed. Since the dawn of humankind, we have had but one sick and twisted desire. I must go fast. Enter the world of speedrunning, aka completing video games at the most optimal breakneck speeds imaginable. A world filled with words like strat, exploit, RNG, frame perfect, and a little thing I like to call wearing pajamas outside
of your home.
Cutscenes skipped. Walking normally, as if peanut butter chip, chunky ass, awkward silences. Say something? I don't know. The year is.
Alright, so check it out. It's so good. So good. And for the YouTube people, I will make a new playlist right the hell now. Well, gonna just call it the house test why speedruns rock playlist. I should not make it private. I mean, I can change it to public later, but this is one of those videos that you have to see because it's both done in a hilarious way, but also goes through a lot of key points why speedruns even exist, you know, the history of it. I think it's a little bit more edited towards the average Joe out there because it's fun, it's fast, it goes over the things quickly, it doesn't take too much time, it doesn't need to have the viewer, you know a lot about speedruns. But I think this is one of the greatest ones out there. I'll come back to the official YouTube playlist. That's another story. So we're not going to watch this one video too much. I'm just going to quickly check out this most replayed part. It was interesting. So what is that about?
Story entirely.
Oh yeah, right. He's showing a clip of Ahoy. Xbox Ahoy. Now, Xbox Ahoy, or just Ahoy now, doesn't do stuff about speedruns. But he talks a lot about cool games. So while his channel is not technically bound to this, I will probably also include one of his videos in my playlist.
Next project, however, would be a different story entirely.
Oh yeah, and then he goes from Wolfenstein over to Doom.
Doom was released in December of 1993. In almost every regard, Doom is light years ahead of its predecessor. And
oh yeah, absolutely.
Sort of amazing how
if you play Wolfenstein and then play Doom, even if it's, you know, a little bit adjusted for modern hardware and everything, modern input schemes, Doom is just a completely different beast in terms of gameplay, fun, and also viscerality. Like, it's so visceral to play Doom, whereas Wolfenstein still feels like a little bit, you know, static. Alright, again, if you want to watch this video, link is in the description down below to the playlist. Let's check out the next video, which is the history of Rainbow Road World Records. Another great video that I also know a lot about because this has been playing probably on repeat in my living room. And I like that they included Summoning Song. Another great speedrunner. I looked at his profile earlier, and he really is rocking the Punch-Out, or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out leaderboards. He's also leading, I think, the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out Discord server. And I mean, if you've watched any of his videos, you already know what it's all about. Great presentation and preservation of history of speedrunning. History of Rainbow Road World Records. Not sure if I would have provided that video to the playlist. I maybe want to pick my own version. And oh my god, these are all his patrons. GG, dude. He has 1.4 million subscribers and apparently has also a new video coming out this weekend. So I'm looking very much forward to that. Let's quickly check out his biggest video, just out of curiosity. There we go. Mario Kart Wii, the history of the Ultra shortcut 4 years ago. A little bit older than the Rainbow Road one, but you know, his video about the Rainbow Road one, probably also the most interesting one. Why? I think it's very simple. I think Rainbow Road is a track that every gamer at least has seen once in their life. In any game of Mario Kart, there is a Rainbow Road, right? It's super known as the hardest track probably. And then seeing how, you know, gamers go in, like speedrunners, and destroy all of these very hard tracks in super fast times. I think that's probably why this is a great choice for this playlist. We could talk about the history of 16 Star, another fantastic video. We could talk about SMB1s, 4-2, and other cool things. I've been watching basically these videos non-stop, back to back, for weeks. If I take a break, if I just want to relax, I want to put on Summoning Sword, because these videos are usually long enough that once the video is done, I'm already relaxed. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to go and do something now. And for example, the history of Blindfolded Punch-Out is an amazing video as well. I think that is another one that I want to put on the playlist. So let me quickly open up here the video. And I'm going to add this one as my Summoning Sword pick. No. What are you talking about, Valerie? Why no? So, my Speedruns Rock playlist. The history of Blindfolded Punch-Out is so cool. 40 minutes long, was a long way. I think the biggest comeback is later, actually, when Zara1 comes back and it's like, yo, I solved it. And then he has another one, of course, because he's so big into Punch-Out, right? He has many Punch-Out videos. His Quest to Beat Mac Turk video, I think it's also another great video. Summoning Sword. We should definitely also talk about that more often. But okay, that is Summoning Sword, and I think History of Rainbow Road World Records, that's a solid 7 out of 10. Everyone knows about that. Mario Kart, very popular game in general. And I'm not sure even if 2019 Mario Kart 8 has been included in there. I think it stops... Or is it in there?
Solid first lap. And after his second one...
Yeah, that's the Mario Kart 8 one. Not the deluxe one, but the 8 one. That's cool. Let's take a look at another channel that I personally also very much like. Third video in this playlist, that's not by YouTube, is Lowest Percent. If you've never heard about Lowest Percent, another fantastic channel, which I heard decently about, and the earlier videos were really about what can we do to make low percent interesting. So, for example, Mario Odyssey without using Cappy, or using Cappy the least amount, low percent. How to escape the beginning intro of Breath of the Wild. How to beat Mario 64 with the fewest stars possible. This is probably the craziest ones out there. So rather early one in this channel has only been going for a year around, but it's already quite big. It's been done by a lot of great speedrunners. And I think this video about why Link stares at rupees for 17 hours is so cool. It's short, you know, it's very remarkable, and I think it actually shows quite well why speedrunning can also be crazy. Low percent runs are completely contradictory to whatever you think of what a speedrun is. And looking at rupees for 17 hours, just to quickly spoil the video, has the effect that Link will just slowly fade into the wall.
Without the code, runners would probably have to wait at least 10 minutes or so between each attempt at the slide to see if their direction and speed are good. Once the math confirms that Link is moving in the proper direction with good speed, it's time to wait.
And waiting we do. So they literally have the rupee in the hand, and they will slowly transfer backwards through this wall into the ground. He's clipping. And after a certain amount of time, they can go on and they clip through. All that just in order to use the least items possible. If that genuinity of interesting aspects isn't for you, I don't know what is. I'm gonna put this on my playlist as well that I will recommend. It's crazy. Low percent is basically in general just the idea that you want to beat the game as quickly as possible, but also with the lowest items possible, the lowest amount of abilities unlocked as possible, right? For example, there is a low percent category for Deus Ex Human Revolution. Oh, there we go. We quickly go to DXHR. There it is. Absolute 0, low percent. So that is the speedrun of Deus Ex Human Revolution, right? Let's zoom in here. So any percent of the base game by rampancy, 3742. And amazing run. When I was running it, and you can see me here at number 15, I only got as low as 4153. Maybe one day I will come back and try to go even lower, closer to that. Maybe aim for sub 40 time, but the thing that I want to quickly point out about that, so 37 and 90%, and then in low percent, meaning few, like absolute 0 actually also means, absolute 0 means 0 augmentations used. Right? You're not unlocking everything, you don't have super jump, you don't have the parachute system, right? That means just doing everything without using any of your abilities. 1 hour 11. So low percent isn't just a joke where like, oh, a Zelda speedrunner looking at a rupee for hours just to clip through a wall. Can be also interesting. So yeah. So much about lowest percent and low percent. Quite a good one. What is the hardest trick in speedrunning though? That's a video in general that is focusing more on, you know, just complete list of cool tricks that are very hard to do and that people actually do. I don't think that YouTube did a bad choice here in general. It's a genuinely interesting video. 1.9 million views, is from February of last year, actually Valentine's Day, and has some great videos in it. So let's take a look at some of these.
A single quick bump to
there he is again, Nifsky. I can recognize that keyboard anyway now.
displace Mario 12 pixels to the right, multiple frame-perfect inputs on the D-pad, including a pipe jump to successfully perform the wrong warp. Former world record holder Nifsky grinded for this
Current world record holder again, please. He is a world record holder again.
frame rule on and off for about half a year, before becoming the first human to nail Lightning 4-2 on January 30th, 2021. And
It's a crazy good IL. For sure. What other cool things do we see here? Let's take a look at this. I think that's GoldenEye?
2015, when the speedrunner Scorpion went for it. And this happened.
The reason is kind of stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he picked up the item through the wall.
Scorpion had done it. He had become the first human to pull off the warp without cheats.
Amazing. So if you want to watch this video again, go to the original playlist. I'm not a reaction channel. I'm more of a critique and reviewer thing. So I'm not going to watch the entire run. Now, what's funny about the playlist by YouTube is that the first video is just a general explainer, introduction. I think, yeah, interesting choices. I think it's very YouTube driven based on how many views and how much watch time speedrun videos do on YouTube. That's what they present as the top 3. To recap quickly, it was, of course, Minecraft, GTA 5, and Roblox, which isn't just the game Roblox, it's the whole game ecosystem, basically. And the first 3 videos on here are explainer videos about speedruns. Now, they said in the beginning they want to talk about the creators that make speedrunning interesting, and I think that's fair if you set that as the baseline. Now, the first actual full-on speedrun that they picked is a 2017 run. 2017 is quite old. For speedrunning, 5-year-old records and videos, it's amazingly old. Usually records don't last that long. Cuphead 80% regular, done by the Mexican runner, 1.1 million views. Now, I hope the Mexican runner does not require any introduction. In case he does, I'm not sure. He actually has a speedrun page on here. This guy is amazing. Has 273 runs. And is a member since 2015. He runs the games like Cuphead, Battletoads. I think he did Battletoads blindfolded in a certain segment even. That was crazy. Goose and Goblins and Super Mario 64. And currently Cuphead, he's like the leading figure with many different categories, of course, that he's leading. Quite freshly even. And I think he also just had a GDQ run, this SGDQ, if I remember correctly. Or it was at AGDQ 2022. Contra, second place here. Also interesting. Goose and Goblins, very prominent. I think he did that as well at GDQ. Overall, fantastic runner, fantastic streamer as well. He did the challenge where he played every released Nintendo Entertainment System or NES game on his stream and speedran them. So the fact that it doesn't say like a million games run here is a different surprise. But hey, you can actually scroll down here and you can see, even if it's just one run, he played all of these. And I think that is crazy about the Mexican runner. Including him here as one of the leading figures for representing basically what speedrunning is in the eyes of YouTube. Quite a good choice. And it does, and I think it's good that they don't just pick videos of people explaining speedruns, but also actually include speedruns. And if you take a look at this 80% speedrun of Cuphead, especially Cuphead, it's such a difficult game. I think visually you can understand immediately why this game is so difficult.
I really don't believe F8 is the key. Netherlander, you know that you're risking your reputation and being banned if that is just bad.
Yeah, let's have a look here at Zeppelin. Just that fight along. Everyone understands, okay, there's things coming from right to left, you have to avoid them. This thing happens where we're like, what the hell?
No! Okay.
And he so easily gets through them.
Ah, la perra, this is bad.
Knowing all the patterns and everything,
it's gonna be bad.
such a key thing to do when running Cuphead. I think we should soon be done. There's only the moon phase left. Oh. Oh, where is it? Oh no, this one comes in. Oh yeah, there's all these star signs right with this boss fight.
This is a slower version, but I got it. That's what matters to me.
It's quite a while there.
Just getting the freaking glitch. Why, when I was doing the other world record attempt, I didn't get a shit, man. A single shit, man.
A single shit. There we go. We're not even going to the moon phase. Usually it's like a big moon phase, I think.
This is good. I got 58 in my PV. This is a 101, I think.
103. Alright, alright. There we go. I think one of the more prominent things are the 3 dragons. If it's the old version, I think he does quick swap between them. Yeah, he does. So that's a technique where you actually swap between 2 of these attacks, and you can spam them out even faster. Back when I casually played this, I used this trick because I found it basically impossible to beat this boss without looking at a speedrun and try to copy what they were doing. I eventually did it after like 2 hours or so, just this one boss, and if you can actually pull that off all the time, that's amazing. I think this is also why Cuphead speedruns are being done on an old patch, because they patched that, sadly, out. And yeah, the first actual speedrun in this playlist, video number 5, Mexican runner, I think a worthy choice. Quite good. Next video. Okay, Easy Escape. Most creative tool-assisted speedruns. Now, that is a great video, just out of the gate. I think Easy Escape, my god, that is a very long list of videos. If you want to go deeper into the rabbit hole, just don't watch just the playlist, check out all these runs. Easy Escape, great content creator. I personally think I have not watched much lately. Oh, that's also because he doesn't upload that regularly. Last video was like a few months ago. Explains why I haven't seen this. But yeah, he talks a lot of games. He basically does what I want to do. What I want to do, basically. Like, talking about the cool things that are new and how, for example, categories have changed, games have changed. and overall can absolutely recommend this channel as well. Now, the video they've chosen is the most creative task runs, which I think is cool. Passing overall is also a great aspect of speedrunning in my eyes. Whenever there's the task block on a GDQ, I gotta watch that. Gotta just pick up the VOD later if I can. And what games are represented here? So, how about Super Mario World?
Super Mario World, a game that is so glitch heavy that it's possible to be beaten in only 41 seconds.
Amazing.
So it should be no surprise to anyone watching that the next task I talk about doesn't use any complex glitches at all, yet is still probably one of the more intricate tasks on this list. This task is titled Super Mario World Repeated Input, and the main objective of it is to beat the 11 exit warp route in Super Mario World while using the same inputs on each level. Conceptually, this task is pretty easy to understand, but very convoluted to execute since the levels are all structured so differently. So to explain this task, I want to talk about the main obstacles the task author, Master June, ran into while creating this route.
So just to repeat, right? The task makes every level exactly the same. All the inputs are, every time for every level, the same. But he finishes the run. That's where I'm like, what the hell? This is like great ingenuity of tasking as well. You cannot just be like, okay, so if a robot will play this game doing 0 mistakes and it's frame perfect every time, this is the fastest time that we can get. I think that's cool. I like his video also specifically because the first one isn't that. It's something completely out of this world that you don't even expect, right? And you just look at it and think, oh, okay, I didn't know that that is possible. There's also another one, yeah, the Pokemon Yellow one. That is also another fantastic task. I think we also have no jumping here.
Is cement shoes, which can only be earned by not jumping.
Many.
So hopefully that's enough proof. The next strat uses damage boosting. The knockback being manipulated using DI and SDI, which basically means adjusting knockback angle and position after being hit by an
Don't jump, just be knocked back.
The author wanted to get as many SDI inputs as possible, while also being as precise as they could get with the DI trajectory. This is a lot in the Mario level, Icicle Mountain, and F-Zero.
There's another also low percent idea, you know, jump as least as possible, ideally not at all. There are other tasks like this. I think there's a Super Mario Bros. 1, least 8 jumps possible, and this task, for example, I think this is another great addition to the playlist, is also amazing. So SMB1, least 8 presses. Thing, I can find that. Minimum 8 press tasks, and it's amazing. And done a year ago, and this task uses the weirdest tricks in order to avoid pressing A. Now, granted, there are a few A presses here already. You have to jump, but later there will be situations where we won't jump at all. And for example, the glitch is already through here, and I think the cooler levels are later even. Jump a little bit forward. Overall, only 62 A presses. And if you take a look at what the task does in order to not jump, use the shell, jumped on the shell last frame possible, and glitched into the ground. It's like, what the hell? All in order to not jump there. And of course the task can do that, and that's why I think this, for example, is so cool to watch. It's amazing. He still, you know, he wants the shell to go all the way to the end of the level. Another sort of low percent thingy, right? While the time is longer than a real task would actually use it, not needing to jump and avoiding a jump is more worth it for the low percent category. But that's another video I'm putting on the playlist. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's an amazing display. I mean, it takes a while, but just by watching, you immediately get why it needs a task in order to do the lowest A presses possible. So Easy Escape, I think as a channel, overall, good pick for this playlist. Why not? And tool-assisted speedruns, I mean, we could also look at Django AC, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's a bigger creator with Easy Escape, so picking him, why not? I can see why they go with the logic. 500,000 view channel, 300,000 subscriber, big channel, 500,000 views video, sorry. I can see why they put it. Next up, Easy Speezy. Now, if you don't know Easy Speezy, 2.2 million subscribers, quite a fascinating channel. Basically a person that takes their own approach to how to make speedrunning more prominent. Very big channel, basically playing all the games. I think that's best describing it. Like, just trying to go through all of these games, doing all the speedruns, and also delivering quite a decent time. Like, that is recommendable. Like, look at all the sorts of games that are here. We got Minecraft, we got Spider-Man, we got Undertale, and so many more. We got Payday 2, Plants vs. Zombie, Hello Neighbor, Covered, of course. And that channel alone has so much content to watch. Because basically, he sits down and explains every little speedrun. How to do that, what are the challenges when learning it, and if you want to understand speedrunning as a hobby and want to say, hey, what games are easy to learn, what games are really hard to learn, basically enjoy Easy Speezy. Because like going through all of these games and also explaining, hey, how was it feel like to learn this game? What were the troubles? I think is such a great addition, just overall. Now, what is this biggest video, I think? Yeah, it's a Hello Neighbor one from 11 months ago. And Speedrun Cuphead with a Mugman army. That's another great title, where he duplicates Mugman by, I think, connecting and disconnecting the controller over and over again to get multiple Mugmans, and of course, being able to put up more damage. And yeah, quite good. True 100% speedrun of the Henry Stickmin collection. I think it's also a fun video. It's like 2 hours. But definitely that's a lot. But yeah, if you want to have any idea how a speed game looks like, probably worth checking out Easy Speezy. Now, Goat Simulator. I don't know about that one. 3.1 million views, released February 15th of this year. It's like a decent game.
Ragdoll up here, grab this trophy, and then ragdoll again on that fan, which
I mean, just look at it.
Insane long.
That game, when it released, was the YouTube bait thing to do. Everyone needed to play Goat Simulator in order to have wacky physics, and the YouTuber can go on the face cam like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Seeing as people seriously speedrun this game, it's also fascinating.
Save like 3 or 4 seconds, and then we want to jump into that place, grab that trophy, which that is completely luck based whether you get that trophy or not.
Yeah, it's the all trophy speedrun as well.
So this is now an insane run. You also saw that I respawned, went right back to the beginning because we do keep all of our trophies, but now we can get the rest of them. And these ones are pretty much just the cleanup trophies. They aren't the hardest things in the world, but still, if we...
But yeah, overall, very fast speedrun and great channel. Can recommend. Next up on the list are reaction videos. So we got 2 reaction videos. I don't know what to say about this. Nothing against Small End, another great creator. Reacting videos are their own thing. That's why I haven't actually watched any of these videos in full. Both because it would take too long. I don't want to be here until the next morning. And on the other hand, I want you, the viewer out there, to check out these videos yourself. So I think there's value in reacting to snippets of videos and being like, hey, I've seen this, check it out. We're going to check out the first 10 seconds. And then after that, please, yourself, check out the video on your own time. Yeah, reacting to the Perfect Mario Odyssey speedrun, Human Task. I know Smallhead also did Odyssey speedruns. Kind of unfortunate that they didn't include the original video here, the original run. So I would be hoping that maybe they change it. The full video at least is linked in this video. Right in the beginning, the very first link is to the original video. And just because I would like to include that video in my playlist. Let me quickly open that here and then add this to the Why Speedruns Rock playlist. Best theoretical time. I think the issue probably for YouTube is that they looked at this original video and they were like, not explaining much, probably, I'm assuming here. It's probably just pure gameplay. Which I think is fine. If I understand it correctly, this is basically like Mario Odyssey done quick. So where like many runners do segments of a video game, trying to edge out by human hands, basically, close as possible to perfection. There is one thing while we're here, what source runners do. I hope I can find a channel. Is it just source runs? Yeah, there you go. I think it's that. There was one speedrun which was Half-Life. There you go. Half-Life 2. DWAHMOV. What else is like 9 years ago? Now, what does it stand for? Yeah, it's 200 runs. Does they explain it? Done with a high magnitude of velocity. 2013. Half-Life 2 done with a high magnitude of velocity is such a great thing, because why? This is not a task. This is a community that has sat down months, almost a year, I think it took for them to finish this entire speedrun to make a task, basically, right? The problem is, on PC runs like this, tasking tools are basically not existent. Way easier on emulators for simple consoles. That's why so many tasks are done for 2D games. So much easier to write out for. And what other choice do we have? Well, we come together as humans, as speedrunners, and actually take a look how it looks like. So, and let's go somewhere where there's lots of cool movement going on. It's Black Mesa East. Not sure if Ravenholm is cool. There we go. So this segment here, that's insane. It's basically just...
There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car.
We don't go to Ravenholm's the next time we go. Let's go. So here, new segment open up, and just look at this shit.
Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go for this direction in general, and then just gonna bounce off the water to not die. And the entire speedrun's like this. And like there's also a speedrun for Half-Life 1, which is also insane. I think it's like 15 minutes. And this has not been tasked. Humans have played these segments. Like, yeah, they only played like chunks of it, but a human played this. And I think that's so fascinating. So my recommendation definitely goes out to source runs overall, and definitely checking out also these, while they're old, still very, very cool segmented speedruns by the entire community. Like, I think over 100 people have been working on this here. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Not in this case, so it's 20. But overall, the entire source speedrun scene, like this channel has so many people coming together, putting, I think that is a video that needs to be checked out in general, the entire channel. That's something you need to check out. I don't think small and reacting to the same principle in Mario Odyssey is the same thing. That's an addition I understand why YouTube did it, because again, they're aiming towards an audience that doesn't understand it, and small and probably sitting there for the 25 minutes and explaining it like, oh, they did this. This is why it's so hard. Makes sense to segment this. I'm gonna maybe enjoy one of these interest peaks here and see what's up.
It's insane. And then, of course, they move Cappy ahead. They again move without Cappy to the tiny layer.
I think you can immediately tell why Smallland reacting to this run rather than thinking the actual run is probably better for the average viewer out there, because if somebody else is sitting there and watching a run and being like, oh, that's insane, oh, that's so crazy, they did this and that, I guess that's more approachable for someone who doesn't know Mario Odyssey. So I criticize that they put in a reaction video, but I understand why they did it. I think at least the title is like reacting to the perfect Mario Odyssey speedrun. It's like very basic. The next title, that sounds interesting. Pro Speedrunner. Oh my gosh, oh, wait, we're not done. Pro Speedrunner reacts to the fastest Breath of the Wild speedrun. Okay, what's that? What does that mean? Who is Alexandra Lin? I don't know. It's the first creator on this entire list that I don't know about. Will I find a new creator to subscribe to today? I do not know. Let's check the person out. 1.71k subscribers. So it's also the smallest channel so far in this entire playlist. And I mean, at least based on the YouTube channel. Maybe that Twitch is huge. Let's have a look here. 9.6k. Also not the biggest streamer. Fair enough. I don't think I can access Twitch. 1,000 Twitter followers. And yeah, 3,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, so cool addition. I think somebody who is not like already 100,000 subscribers big being included in this playlist. So what's this about? Let's actually look into the video. And as we can tell here, because it's not that I click that often, it only has 2,300 views. I find it interesting that that's in there as well. We're just gonna click for a little bit and see what's up there.
That, like, to make that happen just would have been pure luck, really. I don't know if there's a way you can like manipulate that camp to make them do that, but that's crazy. This is a sub 4 stasis. If I get a sub 4, like 440, I'm happy, but like a sub 4. But yeah, with the Boko shield, essentially what you need to do is if you're going to be using the Boko shield throughout the run, you have to do something. I don't know what the actual
there are at least credits being given, and the original video is also linked. So I'll give him that. But, yeah, I don't know. I probably would need to see more videos that are not just reacting. I want to see what the original content is about. Reacting stuff is not original content. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit indecisive about if this edition is cool or not. It's cool that they featured a smaller creator that's not multiple hundred thousands of subscribers big. And I guess, just like with the small end video, it gets the idea across to the average viewer why this Breath of the Wild speedrun is so cool, because somebody else sits down and explains it. I guess that's fair. Let's go to another YouTuber I actually know about, and that is Dark Viper AU. Probably lots of people know him from Australia, and this is a video about GTA 5. Now, in the beginning video of YouTube, they explained that, of course, GTA 5, one of the biggest games, top 3 on YouTube when it comes to YouTube gaming speedruns, so it makes sense to include a video here for GTA 5. Funny if it's the first time actually we see a game that's featured here. I don't think any of the others mentioned Roblox or Minecraft yet. So that's fair. So 6 controversial strats of GTA 5 speedrunning is about speedrunning a semi-controversial OS6 history. Speedrunners frequently debate over what should be permitted in their speedruns, and so this video showcases the 6 disputed strategies that have come up in GTA 5 speedrunning history. It's already quite specific, actually, right? Actually looking at specifically just GTA 5 and very limited things that really only people interested are already into GTA 5 and speedrun. I don't even think your average Joe out there that already enjoys GTA 5 content would necessarily like to watch a video, like a 30-minute video about why a certain technique is disputed. So the 500k pre-order bonus. And then we got the limiting FPS to move containers on scouting. Why is limiting FPS controversial? As a speedrunner myself, I would love to hear about that.
On the mission scouting the port, we are required to slowly move 2 blue shipping containers one at a time to another location. However, a runner named Dates found that he could fairly consistently move them both at the same time by pushing one into the other, but other runners attempting to replicate this strategy could very rarely get it to work. Eventually the strategy even stopped working for Dates, and so it faded into obscurity, the reasons behind the difficulties remaining unsolved. But sometime later it was discovered that this strategy can only be done if your FPS is low. In fact, the lower your FPS, the more reliable the strat became. Unfortunately, you couldn't just lock your FPS low enough or fast enough from the game itself to make this strat viable for more powerful PCs, so this led to a debate over whether using external programs to momentarily lock your FPS mid-run should be allowed. This question unfortunately has never officially been resolved. To this day everyone knows the strat exists, but there's an informal agreement not to do it. Not only do people disagree over whether it should be allowed, but questions of how a rule would even be enforced always bogs down a resolution. Honestly, that the strat is annoying, prone to failure, and only saves a small amount of time likely also makes it so no one really cares to bother arguing about it anymore.
Fair enough. So yeah, watch the full video, of course, down below. Especially Dark Wi-Fi you don't want him to catch you reacting to his stuff. Fair. I understand his reasoning. I'm pro not reacting. Still, I wanted to take a quick look into this and what could be interesting for the average Joe out there. So, interesting that YouTube included this video in the playlist in the end. I mean, it's about GTA 5. It explains what this thing is about and why it is controversial, but at this point, it slowly is like, I'm not sure if it really interests people. I don't know. But then again, Jaden Animations, very, very popular YouTuber, the biggest one yet on this list with 11.4 million subscribers. And this, of course, biggest video yet in this entire playlist, 33 million. The description just says, pure talent. I think this is about Mama's Cooking. Yeah, this was the video about Mama's Cooking. I actually watched this. So, so far only one person I didn't know about, and that was probably specifically chosen because that person was a small YouTuber. I'm not going to watch this. Watch it yourself if you haven't seen it yet. It's actually kind of interesting, and it's probably just been included to have one of the biggest creators on YouTube to also talk about speedrun. Like, hey, didn't you know? Jaden Animations also does speedrunning. It's everywhere. Okay, yeah, solid choice, I guess. Why not? Not much I can say about that. Cheese and his 120-star world record done on March 1st, 2022. I think it's also still the current world record. Let me quickly, some 64. Pretty sure that's still the 120-star world record. Yep, there we go. Cheese with 1 hour, 37 and 50. So that is exactly that world record currently for this game, 420 stars. Cheese, of course, also a well-known speedrunner, often participating in ESA speedrun events when it comes to Nintendo 64 stuff, along with others. And I think that's finally, I mean, could we call the Jaden Animations video a speedrun inclusion? I don't actually see her play the game, so I kind of don't agree with that. We have 2 reacting videos that are edited, that are actually not the full speedrun. The only other full speedrun that we have in this entire playlist of 16 videos, used to be 18, 2 have been removed, are Cuphead and SM64 120 star. Now, we know before I reloaded the playlist, there was a Tomb Raider speedrun from GDQ on there, and I guess, I don't know, GDQ maybe talked to YouTube, was like, hey, listen, don't include our stuff in there. Or YouTube themselves said, like, hey, this video is not suited for our inclusion. I don't know. So there was at least a 3rd full speed run from GDQ, a Tomb Raider run, that was also in this playlist. So the ratio between explaining speedruns and actual speedruns, I guess they try to balance it out. If we add also the reaction videos, it would be 5. Now it's only down to 4. Not much I can say about this. Cheese. Great speedrunner, doing a lot for the game, of course. Not everybody likes him, but again, not everybody likes me, so I guess that's fair. And yeah, give it a watch if you want. I'm not going to watch the full 2-hour thing. I guess if you want to watch one thing, and that's another addition to the playlist that I want to do, of course, is Bubsy, right? You gotta know about Bubsy, his blindfolded adventures, and of course, his journey towards the blindfold 120-star journey. It's been a while, I think. I'm not sure. I think he has the full thing up on his channel. There we go. There's a highlight video of his 120-star run, which is amazing, and I would recommend you watch it. So the world's first 120-star blindfolded. It's such an amazing feat. If you don't want to watch the full 8-hour VOD, I think it's fair to just watch the highlights. So I'm going to include that in my playlist as well. It's definitely worth watching.
All right, this is the run moment.
No, this is another YouTuber I don't know about. Professor Biggie, 660,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Now, finally, Minecraft got in here. Seemingly? Yeah, seemingly just a Minecraft. Oh, okay. I was gonna say seemingly just a Minecraft YouTuber, but nope, also affiliated with Dream and speedrunning and stuff, and actually not that many videos on the channel. Interesting. Also, last upload half a year ago, but definitely got billions of views on these few videos, I want to say. So I would assume that the Twitch is even bigger. 240 followers. I stand corrected. How big at all that? So I don't know how the channel works, but here we go. If Mumbo Jumbo did a Minecraft speedrun, a what if scenario, I guess. Let's take a look here. Where are some interesting parts?
Stopping them!
How? Okay, that's everything.
Okay, see you later.
Wait, come back here. Where are you going?
Got any food?
No, man. No food. No food. What the fuck?
I think we're done here. I had a severe lapse in judgment when I started watching this video, and I deeply regret what I did. Let's move over to something more fun. I don't know what that video was. I seriously don't know. So of course, YouTube also puts in a short in the playlist, just in case there's somebody watching on the phone, they can watch it natively. And here we are. I am Mobile, 3.5 million subscriber, another very big YouTuber, another YouTuber I also don't know much about. Seemingly focused on shorts content. Yep, it's probably one of those TikTokers that also happen to post to YouTube. There we go. There's the TikTok. I knew it. And the TikTok is 1.7 million. So, hey, YouTube actually bigger for once in TikTok. So, regardless, yeah, lots of skits in here. And one of these apparently is a speedrun. So I guess that's one of those additions just because, like, hey, we want to promote shorts. This is a shorts creator that talks about speedruns, just like Gen Animations. I guess it makes sense. Once again, proving the point that speedrunning is everywhere. So, I mean, it's a 50-second video. What the hell? Let's watch the whole thing. I can actually make it bigger. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Baker, can I have this? Yeah, but it'll be $5, but I'm broke. You're not gonna get bread for free. Okay, we'll see about that. Huh? Hey, what the f— Now you can't sell this anymore. You might as well just give it away. Oh, please, it's only a little saliva.
Oh, please, come on. That was still good. Just polish it off. One breath, please.
Yeah, here you go. Very moist.
Okay, I get it. I get it. That seems to be quality. Again, not gonna watch the whole thing against the rules that I want to hold myself against. So the actual speedrun part is the final one. Check it out yourself. You can access the playlist down below. 36 million views for a short. Still great. Again, also very big YouTuber here on this platform. So understandable that this has been added sort of to round up the entire playlist. So we got 2 more videos to go through. Who the hell is the fake gamer girl? 312,000 subs. About Sims. Love me a good Sims video. Biggest next channel is Instagram and Twitter. Let's quickly check out what is that about. 9.8k. Okay, and we got 13k here. Size doesn't matter. I know. I'm just curious. I'm just exploring. Give me a moment. And fake gamer girl. Yeah, just making gaming content here about Sims. Apparently, Sims Medieval. Sims and Sims and all right. That's a lot of Sims. What's the biggest video? Even things you can do in The Sims 4 without mods. Nice. That's good content there. Everyone that plays the game knows exactly what to do, and you gotta be a little bit mean to your Sims. I know that feeling. So what's this video about? Uploaded May 3rd, 2021. Money speedrun goes zoom, no cheats. Alright, let's dive in.
Everybody likes to call The Sims 4 an extremely easy game. Like, things are just easy. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. However, I kind of wanted to test that today because I want to know just how easy is The Sims 4? Is it really that easy? So basically,
I don't know. Is that easy? I think one of the greatest lessons I learned in recent time is to have a premise. You gotta put the premise into the first 30 seconds of the video, right? So you gotta sit down and like, okay, You think Sims 4 is easy? I want to prove that today. So I'm going to make a speed run in Sims 4 and try to achieve whatever the category is in so-and-so, right?
We're doing a Sims 4 speed run. As you can see, I have no money. I have no house. I have nothing to my name, just a bunch of disappointment locked in my brain. So I want to see how quickly...
All right, that was a good line. That was a great line. That's very quotable. I got nothing but disappointment in my brain. Oh, wouldn't you know about that? All right, I want to know what the...
Give myself a lavish life. Why? Okay, this is...
What is the speedrun goal?
Actually good. This is actually set up exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna say hello to Nancy Landgrab because I have...
Did I miss the goal of the speedrun?
I can give myself a lavish life. Why? Okay.
You want to have a lavish life? What is that about? I don't know. This is the most replayed part.
You goddamn naysayer. But I say to you, you goddamn naysayer, that's no problem, because look. I now have 185,000. It's amazing. And now, check this out. Check this out. Ready? Ready? Divorce. I was also walking.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Divorce. All right. Yeah, I guess that's a cool video. Sims 4 was great. And I still don't know really what the speedrun's about. Is it about making money or whatever? I don't know. You gotta watch the video yourself. Let's get to the final video. 16th and final video, and we'll never know what video number 18 is. We sadly have lost 2 videos since I first loaded this playlist until now. We know one of them was a GDQ run of Tomb Raider. I don't know what the other one was that got removed from this playlist, so... Dream! Yeah, of course. With 30 million subscribers, the biggest channel by a mile compared to many other actual speedrun YouTubers. They had to include him. Is that controversial? According to every Discord that I have seen that reacted to the playlist, yes it is. What do I think? I mean, he uses Minecraft Speedrunner versus XYZ as matching title. He did not play well, but I mean, different thing. He's primarily, I think, an entertainer. Okay? Entertainers don't need to be the best players. And the best players rarely make the best entertainers. A very, very small Venn diagram of that, right? And it's fine that Dream's in here, I think. Though I personally would not include Dream. I'm just saying it. I think including Dream here is a mistake. The actual speedrunning community, for the most part, thinks, and just want to ignore that. It's been a while since the controversy, right? And like so many channels have talked about that. I think one of the things that I found interesting was stand-up maths Dream. So this channel called Stand Up Maths, great channel. A million subscribers, does lots about science and especially maths. And he also dove into the Dream controversy. Alright, so if I can find it. I cannot, I don't even know where it is. Maybe have to load it. Is it really that long ago since Dream around here? Oh god, I can't tell right away from the thumbnail. We could go back. It's probably right there. There we go. How lucky is too lucky? It's a 40-minute video that explores, you know, mathematical distributions, and of course luck, and also other different examples of real-world things happening, and just covering the scientific paper that another scientist has done for Dream to try to say, yeah, it is possible. And then his counterpart. And I think you can watch this video without needing to know anything about Dream or the controversy. And I think it's another great addition to the playlist, so I'm going to put it on the playlist. Because like, if you even are just slightly interested in math, I know who does that, I do sometimes, and gaming, I think this is a great video that you can just enjoy and learn a lot about luck, learn about maths, and especially why this controversy was also so like debated that much. But yeah, Minecraft Speedrunner vs. Hunter first ever uploaded December 27, 2019. The longer the playlist went, the less I agreed with some of these additions. Some of them I just don't know about. They're fine. But, yeah, Dream at the end is like, why?
Video is an absolutely new and unique. This video is an absolutely new and unique challenge. I'm gonna try and beat Minecraft before my friend kills me once. If I die, the video is over and I lose. My friend gets a compass to track me and can respawn infinitely. This was crazy intense. Can I beat Minecraft before my friend beats me? We're about to find out. Also,
see, 18 seconds, the whole premise is out there. Super, super important to front load the video with what you're about to do. If the title is a question, give the answer right away. Make the rest more interesting. Or at least make the premise in the beginning and give the answer. That's what I learned throughout the years. Do I ever do that? No, because my speedrunning content isn't really worth that. But sometimes if I have a really cool video that I want people watch, at least I do a custom-made intro where I sit down quickly in OBS and be like, hey guys, today we're doing this and this, so have fun with that. And then I cut to the actual like Twitch VOD. The idea is probably working. It's another one of these editions of like, here's a big channel doing the speedrun, and I guess that's all I want to say about that. It's fine. Whatever. I think we all have to get over ourselves, right? We have to leave this whole dream situation behind us. And I think this is one of those points where you just have to prove, like, hey, are we done with this? Well, I personally, we have to look here. I made my own cool playlist of videos that I recommend to people now. It has 8 videos in there. 8 videos that I think are a great addition if people have not seen it. And, I mean, I have to watch that, Odyssey Player video myself as well. But yeah, I can definitely recommend it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, hope you like this video. Let me go back quickly. Yeah, if you watch this video on YouTube, I hope you liked it, of course. And check out the description down below where I have the original US video if you want to see the German video. That is actually stream only. We're going to do that right after this. And of course, my own little compilation of cool speedrun themed videos that you may should watch as well. All in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Housestairs. We stream live on twitch.tv/Housestairs. See you in another video. Bye bye.